Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to attempt to show you, keyword attempt, to show you how I shave my face. So may also add in how I do my brows in the video, but we'll see how it goes with the face. I do this maybe, I want to say maybe twice a month. Maybe a little bit more if I feel like I need it, if I feel like my makeup isn't sitting right on my face. But you know, yeah. So I'm going to go through and show you how I do that. I shave my face because, like I said, it helps. I just have a whole lot of peach fuzz. I don't have a lot of really thick hair, but I do have a whole lot of peach fuzz, and I noticed that when I do shave my face, just all of my products go on a whole lot smoother. There's not a lot of texture. They last a whole lot longer. But I will say, disclaimer, I am no way an expert on this. I haven't been doing it for very long, maybe the past couple of months, but it has been a game changer. And like I said, I have heard people say horror stories about people saying the hair goes back thicker, the hair goes back darker. For me personally, I have not, that has not happened to me. My hair grows the same way. It doesn't grow back any faster. It grows back the same way it normally does. Very, very light and very thin. I mean, my hair's already black, but the hair on my face is not as dark. And it's a whole lot thinner, a whole lot finer. So it grows back the same way. I haven't had any issues with it growing back darker or thicker. So, but that's just, like I said, my personal thing. That's personally what I've experienced. So not saying that that won't happen to you, but I've heard that that's not really true. That's a myth, that it doesn't grow back thicker or darker. But like I said, to each his own. You know, if you want to do it, fine. If you don't, hey, that's up to you. But like I said, it does make my makeup lasts longer, and it just goes on a whole lot better when I do this. So I've got all of my products here that I'm going to be using, and I am going to do the rest of my skincare afterwards, because my face right now is really, really tight, really dry, because like I said, I've just cleansed my face, just double cleansed my face. So that's all I've done. But yeah, if you could like this video, subscribe if you have not already, and click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I upload. And yeah, let's just get into this video. Okay, so I did come quite a bit closer so you could see what I'm doing. I hope you can see everything. I'm going to attempt to do this because, like I said, I usually do this in my bathroom. So I have a very large mirror in my bathroom that I use, but I'm going to attempt to use my hand mirror. So we'll see how this goes. But first, the most important thing for me is I always need something. I don't just shave my face dry. I always use a really, really thick oil. So for me personally, I love the Milani Rose Prep and Brighten Face Oil. So this oil does a really, really good job of coating my face for when I shave it, so it makes the razor go a whole lot more smoother. And like I said, this oil is really, really thick. So that's exactly the type of oil that you want to look for, because there are some lightweight oils, but you don't want a lightweight oil. You want a really, really thick oil when you do this. And I do a generous amount. My face kind of looks like it's just really, really greasy. But that's what I go for when I do this. So like I said, it coats my whole face. Alright. And I did not get, hold on, I'm going to get a towel to wipe my hands on. Okay, so next thing is razor. I found, for me, the best razors are obviously eyebrow razors or some kind of face razor. I use the Tinkle eyebrow razors. This is what they look like. And these razors, I got, like, it comes with 3 in a pack, and I got like 5 packs of 3 on Amazon. They're really, really inexpensive, and they work really well. And I only use, when I use the razor, I only use it like 3 or 4 times before I throw it away, before I toss it, because then you don't want to be using a dull razor on your face. So like I said, I think 4 times is the most that I've gotten out of it, where I felt like I got a really clean shave, and then I would throw it away after that. So, okay, so we're going to try, let's see. I do have to pull at my face a little bit when I do this, so I always start here. And I go at an angle, and I don't do it very hard, but just hard enough to where you can see difference. And when I tell you, you will be surprised just how much hair grows on the face. Like, look at this. I wash my face. That's literally all hair. Yeah. And this is just, yeah, like, and that's literally just one side of my face. One little side. So, yep. So, and sometimes I'll like my, I have pimples right there, but sometimes my hair is really long in that spot. So I just, and I continue to go down. And I wipe it off periodically. So it's, and you guys, the first time I did this, it was crazy. Just, I was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna get much off. But the first time I did this, I mean, it was crazy just how much hair came off. And then putting my makeup on after that, I haven't looked back. So yeah, then I'll go here. And yeah, ever since the first time I did this, I haven't looked back. It's just been, like I said, a game changer with my makeup. I mean, it's crazy just how much peach fuzz. Like I said, even after doing it for so long, or for, you know, doing it for so many months, it still is amazing to me just how much hair comes off. And like I said, I'm not pressing very hard, just hard enough for, you know, then I'll move up to the top. And we're gonna get closer to my brows in a minute. I just don't get that close yet. I mean, look at that. You see that? It's crazy. And this is so satisfying. And I noticed for me, this helps a lot too with just, a lot of times I always thought it was my just hyperpigmentation. I just thought parts of my skin were, and parts of my skin are darker, like I'm a little bit darker here and then up here than other parts of my face. But I've noticed that a lot of it was the peach fuzz. Like, it's crazy, when I shaved my face for the first time, my skin looked more of one color. My face looked more of one color. So, and I don't get too close to my hairline because I like my baby hair. So, okay, so now I'm going to show you what I do with, so I do get in between my brows. And I kind of go to one side. And then wipe it off, and then to the other side. And I don't get too close, but if you notice, it makes such a big difference here. And then, okay, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer to my mirror. Okay, so I don't get right up on my brows, but I get close enough to where it makes like a sharp and since I'm having to hold my mirror, usually I would pull here, and just so I can see exactly where I'm getting. But I get just as close to my brows as I feel comfortable getting. You know, there's no like. But I've noticed the more I do it, the closer I can get, just because the more I do it, the more comfortable I get. So I get a lot closer now. I remember the first time I did it, you know, you could kind of see still where I shaved and then where the line stopped for my hair, because I wasn't as comfortable because I didn't want to mess up. But I notice now that, you know, I can get a whole lot closer than I used to. And like I said, I'm in no way a professional with doing my brows, but I just noticed this helps a whole lot more. Just, they look so much cleaner. So, I'll go to this side. I don't shave my nose. I don't really have hair. On my nose, so I don't really shave that there, but I do get as close. And of course I don't get, obviously, you know, I don't think hair grows for anybody here, so I don't even get close to my eyes, but I do get here, like after I'll pluck the sparse hairs, and then I will get here. So I'll do that after I show you. And that's another thing. I try to only go over like certain spots one time, because some spots are more sensitive than others. Like I said, if you've watched my channel, you know I have sensitive skin. So some spots of my face quite a bit more sensitive than other spots. So I try and make sure I only go over some spots one time. And when I tell you, you can just feel the difference. My skin feels so soft and just so smooth. So. And I'm not tugging a lot, just a little bit to, you know. And you'll notice like my skin will just get red, which is normal, but I'll show you what I do to help with that. Just make sure I got everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And like I said, I'll go in with a really good pair of tweezers. So I'm using my tweezer bend tweezers, and I just take any spoolie and spoolie my brows up. And I'll get, you can really tell if you have like sparse hairs. And I'll just go through and get those, like the thicker hairs. And like I said, sometimes like I'm still learning as I go. So sometimes like I'm really satisfied with the way that it looks. And then other times I'm like, no. Okay. So then after that, after I've gotten as many as I, you know, feel good about, then I'll go in and I'll just go right under. And like I said, and this is the only part of my face where I go upwards because my brows, you know, go that way naturally. And my face really starts to itch after this because, like I said, my skin is very sensitive. And I'll go upwards right here, but then I'll go down here. And not my whole eyelid, just right here underneath my brows. And I just noticed that works for me, as I said. Clean them up so they look a little bit better, a little bit more put together. Yeah, so, and that's it. So once I'm done with that, I go ahead and make sure that I get all the oil off of my face. So I just take a micellar cleanser water. So this is, I just take this, put it generously on my cotton pad, and I'll just go over my whole face. Just make sure all that excess oil is off. Then I will go in with my toner, and I'm using the Thayers facial toner. So I'll go in with this. And you notice like my face gets really red, but like I said, that's normal. It'll go away after like after an hour or so. All right, and then I go in with my, which look, I'm running low on it. This is my Radiate Serum by 4th Ray. So take this, press it. Pressing it into my skin. I will let that sit for a minute before I go in. Let that sit for like a minute or so before I go in with my last product. And usually when I do this, depending on whether it's night or day, but most of the time I do this at night, I'll go in with like a mask, an overnight mask. Where I really like the oh my gosh, I really like the Glow Recipe one. Forgot what it was for a second. The Glow Recipe watermelon mask, overnight mask. I either go in with that one, or what is the other one? Oh gosh, I'll have to put it up. I'll put it up here on the screen. But one of the two, I just alternate which ones I use, but like twice a week, and I'll go in with one of those two masks. But I definitely use it after I do this whole process with my face. Okay, so last product, and this product has been my saving grace. This is the Knours Skin Meditation Gel Cream, and what this does is this just I keep it in my skincare fridge, and it just soothes any irritation that has happened to my skin. It does say it's a lightweight soothing gel cream that keeps temperamental skin under control, and that's exactly what it does. Just after I shave my face, my skin is just kind of like, whoa, what did you do? So this definitely cools it and just calms it down. So I go in with this. I don't know if I showed you what it looked like, but of course I will link everything down below. And of course this is great because I do keep it in my skincare fridge, so it's very cooling. I used a little too much of that, but it's okay. Take it all. Down my neck. But yeah, that is all that I do to shave my face and my eyebrows. Like I said, I'm no way an expert, but I know that just works for me, and it just makes my, like I said, makes my makeup go on better, and it just makes my eyebrows look a little bit more clean, a little bit more crisp when I do them. But yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I will see you Thursday or Friday in my next video. Bye guys.
We drove to New Jersey. Your eyes seen, I'll be worried. You said it was nothing, but I knew you'd get